All right, we're going to start with everyone's favorite and most familiar question. What was your first computer?
So it was a ZX81, which a Sinclair ZX81, which I think was sold as a Timex ZX something in other countries. But basically, it's a Z80 A 8-bit microprocessor with 1 kilobyte of base RAM and some ROM, and an optional memory expansion pack to a huge 16 kilobytes. It came with a basic interpreter in the ROM, and actually the Z80 CPU is kind of interesting because it has no multiply instruction, so you could only do addition and subtraction, and and bitwise ands and ors and things like that.
So you had to add the multiplication into the line of the code. You had to
you have to write your own multiplier basically.
Yeah.
So I know there was some kind of 3D flight simulator game, and there was some articles in technology magazines at the time that the guy had rewritten his multiply algorithm like dozens of times to try and like make it just a little bit faster so that the animation would be smooth enough to be usable.
Yeah. That's an incredible difficulty.
I mean, the programming of games in that environment was really hand optimized assembly, very close to the limit of what the bare metal could do because the power was so weak, and the persistent storage of this device is like a cassette tape recorder with I think about 3,000 baud. I think it's a variable bitrate actually, because the zeros and ones take a different amount of time on the tape. So how the baud rate would depend on how many zeros versus ones there were in your binary. But anyway, you could store things on the tape, and so like save your work and load games from cassette tape.